Hey everyone. I know it's been a while. I have been really busy with my daughter, her senior year, and you know, all that comes with the senior year. Plus she's leaving for the Navy, so I have a lot of preparation that I was doing, and just spending time with family. So I'm out here because it's kind of an overcast day. There's no rain in the forecast today, but it's a really nice, comfortable afternoon to get out here in the garden. So I have been doing some succession planting. I did some succession planting in this bed here. I've got 3 sugar baby watermelon here that I'm hoping will produce something. I believe these were marigolds that I planted. There's a bean back there, which I believe is a scarlet runner bean. I just planted more beans along here. I planted the rattlesnake pole beans. Sorry about the background noise. I live on a main road, so rattlesnake pole beans there. I did a line of bush beans. These were the Blue Lake bush beans. So I did beans here when I did the watermelon and when I did the other bean, but none of these beans came up. So I don't know if they were old seed or what, but I just planted more beans here now. I think I did like 2, 4, 6, I don't know, maybe 8 seeds or so here of the bush bean. And then over here I did my peppers. Finally, they were already starting to get peppers on them, and I still had them in the seed trays, so hopefully they won't be too stunted. I got them out in the ground now. Those are the cayenne. There's 3 of those there, and then there's 2 jalapeno here. And then I also put 2 jalapeno in these pots that are here. So there's 1 there, and then there's 1 there. So peppers are planted. I didn't do a whole lot of peppers. I was going to do more, but then they just didn't germinate. I did more cucumber over here because the cucumber that I did plant didn't really do anything. There was 1 here that came up, but I had other cucumbers planted along this trellis, but they didn't come up. So I went ahead and planted some more cucumber. I did the, what is it called? The garden sweet cucumbers there. I also have a cucumber, a Space Master, that's doing well over here in the grow bag. So it's doing okay for now. We'll see if it manages to produce anything. I have been getting peas, which is great. I have been picking strawberries, which is also great. I'm going to go ahead and mulch this bed the way I have the other beds mulched with the grass clippings, and water it in real good. But other than that, things are doing well. I can show you really quick what is going, what is doing what. So I've got this whole cart full of my dried grass clippings. I don't spray my this is ridiculous. Look at this walkway. This is all clover, like just weeds coming up. The bumblebees love it, but I don't want it in my walkway. The kale from last year is going to seed, so there'll be tons of seed here, and I'm just gonna let those drop. I'm not even gonna bother with them. Look at the bachelor button. Aren't they beautiful this year? There's so many, and the bees are loving it. The bees are loving it. Yeah, they were in that grow bag So I'm guessing, because you can see that one is still coming out of there, I'm guessing that when they died off, their seeds just like spread everywhere. But I think they're beautiful. I'm gonna leave them there for as long as I can. I don't think I can, I don't think I need to be able to go through this way. I can definitely go around, so it's not a big deal. Over here I have this is an Armenian cucumber. There was 2 Armenian cucumbers here, so hopefully those, I think that's where the Armenian cucumbers were. So hopefully those do something. The okra is trying to sprout up. There's a few here and there. So, and then there's a couple of sunflowers in the back there. The cucamelon, it didn't make it. These were purple bells, I believe. These 4 here, purple bell. There's 4 here, plus the weeds that are coming in. And I think these are red bell. This one in the back is a tomatillo. Both of those in the back are tomatillo. These ones in the front, I have tags here. I promise I have tags. They just got buried with the grass clippings that I put out. But I believe it's Rutgers and let's see, these ones are, I don't even know. I'll have to put it up in the description because I don't remember which ones were which. But they are indeterminate, some of them. So I do have to get that one right there. I think is a sugar rush, or sugar. What is it called? Sun sugar. Anyway, yeah. But the Mountain Spring tomatoes are doing very well. They were the same size as the rest of the tomatoes, and they are doing awesome. They are very strong. The stalks are very healthy. I do need to get in here and get some pruning done to those bottom leaves, and also to the leaves that are overlapping before we start getting some rain in here. I don't want any diseases coming through. It's been hot lately, so I haven't been too, worried about it, but I do have to get in there and do that before it starts to rain and stuff, and then we have issues. Over here, this was a cantaloupe. There was a few of them, but I forgot I had them. It's a cantaloupe muskmelon. It's Primo. It's called Primo, but I forgot that they were out here. I thought I had just peppers and tomatoes out here. I forgot that was here. So these other ones that I put out, these ones didn't make it, but that one I think will make it. This here is the Chilaka peppers. These are those purple ones. They're spicy, kind of like about as spicy as a jalapeno, I'd say. So this is where that poison hemlock was, and I went ahead and got that out of there. If you want to see how I did that, just post it in the comments and I'll edit that video. Otherwise, I don't know, it's kind of boring. Oh my goodness. This tomato it was just really good the other day. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, this thing just poked me. Well, that was a patio tomato. I guess RIP patio tomato. This is all kale going to seed. There's some kale that's not going to seed, but this kale is going to seed, so I'll let it. There's purple stem collards that I moved over there. They were over here in the back. There's some Swiss chard back there. This is the other cherry, the sun sugar cherry tomato. Purple stem collards. My sage is already going to seed. I have to get out here and harvest some of that. Oh, I love this sage. It's so fragrant. All right, peas have been doing great. I do have a succession planting of peas to do. This was, I want to say mustards, or maybe it was cabbage. I don't know. My kale is getting destroyed over here. It's the dino kale, the lacinato kale. There's my comfrey right there in the middle. You can see the big leaves coming up. It's doing well. Kale again. Hey everyone. So that was the first half of the tour. My phone cut off and I didn't have any space for the rest of the tour. So we're gonna finish that today. I want to start over here by the tomatoes because I am really enjoying seeing the growth on these tomatoes. Okay, so here I have a new variety that I have not grown before. These are called Mountain Spring, and I do have to do some pruning in here a lot. It's gonna start raining and I definitely need to get in here and stake these. I've already got the things put up, but I gotta bring out the twine and whatnot. But these are called Mountain Spring. When I was at the nursery and I was shopping for the tomatoes, somebody was looking for them specifically. So I had seen them as I was walking through, and I asked, you know, are you looking for the Mountain Spring? Because he was looking, he kept saying mountain something. And I said, are you looking for the Mountain Spring? And he was like, yes, Mountain Spring. So I was like, they're over here. And I was like, so tell me about the Mountain Spring. You know, why are you looking for the Mountain Spring? Why do you like them? Do you grow them often? You know, oh, we love them. We grow them all the time. They're good. They're a good size. They have good flavor. They resist disease. They resist cracking. So all of these great attributes with the Mountain Spring. And I can definitely see, I'm not sure if it's because of the location I have them in, like the bed, or if it's the variety. But they were the same size as all the rest of the tomatoes. They have surpassed all of the tomatoes by far. Let me show you guys. Okay, so these are the tomatoes I have. They're Rutgers, and don't even ask me what kind of tomatoes I have. I don't even remember. I know that for a fact I have Rutgers out here because I always have Rutgers. But anyhow, I'm just focusing on the growth here. So this is like one tomato you can see. I mean, the stems are nice and healthy. You know, they look good. There's nothing wrong with them. But these have definitely surpassed in growth. There's just an obvious difference here between those and those. So I'm really pleased with it. Look at that. Oh, this is dying. Is this dying? It looks like it's dying. Yep, It sure is. Look at it. These were the sun sugar tomatoes. It doesn't look like it's quite ripe, but I'm gonna taste it anyway. Yeah, it wasn't quite ripe, but it was still good. Peppers over here. These ones are stunted. I left them in the trays way too long. I don't believe that I'll get them to bounce back, because if they were going to bounce back, they would have bounced back already, because I mean, look at the difference here between this one and this one. Big difference. These are the big Berthas. There's 4 of those. And then these were the purple beauties. If I get some, I get some. If I don't, I'm not gonna cry about it. It's just now getting back into some heat, so hopefully it'll be taken off. My blackberries are budding, looking good over here. Look at these beautiful blackberry flowers. You can see the berries are gonna be coming on soon. I love these bachelor buttons. They are just beautiful. They attract all types of pollinators in here. Some butterflies in here the other day. These raspberries are everywhere. I mean, look how far out they're going. All the way out to the wood chip pile over there. They're just stretching out so far. And they're coming in. All the raspberries are starting to come in. I think strawberries are done. Pretty sure strawberries are done. I got 3 harvests of strawberries this year. It was a great year for strawberries. This red lettuce I harvested and it's starting to come back. This was a volunteer lettuce. I transplanted the purple stem collards over here. They're doing all right. This tomato, I lost this tomato. I don't know what happened. I might have burned it because after I fertilized, it took a dive. So I used my homemade fish fertilizer and I did dilute it. So that just goes to show how strong and how potent it is. These chalaka peppers were also pretty stunted. The leaves are looking a little yellow. And I did just fertilize those yesterday, so hopefully they'll... The peas are going to start to fizzle out soon. You see the bottoms of the peas are starting to get brown and leaves are dying off at the bottoms. I've been harvesting those peas all spring and into this summer. Look at these beautiful onion flowers. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? They're so tiny. Very cute. Look at these grapes, you guys. They are taking off. Let me see if I can get a close-up. Look at all of the grapes in there. Look at that. Look at all of that. Isn't that amazing? It's such a huge difference from last year. I did not have that many grapes last year at all. Down there, my other grapevine is not as far along as this one, and I think it's because something was eating it. I planted a lot of herbs in this bed. I was trying to figure out what that was. I planted a lot of herbs in this bed, and it doesn't look like very many of them came up. So I'll have to go back and look at my video and see what exactly I put in there. So guys, that's all I got going on. My elderberry though, let me show you that. I was excited. I saw that yesterday when I was getting ready to fertilize. I looked at that and I was excited. Let me show you what I got going on. So these are my 2 elderberry bushes. They got some really nice growth on them, right? Okay, they do good like this every year. They get all this nice lush greenery. But look at here. Finally, I am gonna have elderberries. Look at that. Yes. I think this plant has been in the ground about 3 years now. 2 or 3. I want to say 3. This one doesn't look as far along as that one. It's got a few little spots on it, but yeah. And then this is my golden raspberry. Looks a little beat up, but these were all blueberries that did not make it. And it's my fault because I didn't take them in. This whole area needs to be weeded. Look at this. It's terrible. But I'm excited about the elderberries. Hopefully I don't lose them to any deer or anything like that, because there's no protection over here in this little area. Woodchip pile is getting diminished. This is my nectarine. I don't show it often. I don't make my way over here that often, but this is my nectarine. I think either the next spring or maybe this fall, I will start to prune that. I wanted to let it get some good growth on it first. And that one I still don't know if it's a pear that Zeke, get over here. That's not your yard. Stay in your yard. So this one, I'm still not sure if it's the right pear or not. I know there's a ton of weeds growing up on it too, so if it's a Bradford pear, I don't know. Guess we'll find out sooner or later, and I'll chop it down if it's not. So that's about it, guys. This is the back again, but I already showed you guys this in the first half of the video. This is the other grapevine, and it is not even close to being as far along. But I think it's because something's eating it all the time. I wonder if it's deer. This bed, I put this bed together and then I never used it. I tried to plant some zinnia in there, but then it didn't grow. This is my borage. I think it's being attacked by lots of aphids. Oof, look at all those aphids. I'm glad I didn't have it near anything else. Ooh, it's covered with aphids. These peas here are about to fizzle out. Mullein is coming in and starting to flower. I don't need mullein. Gave everything a boost yesterday with some fish fertilizer, so homemade fish emulsion. And surprisingly, when I open that bucket, it doesn't smell like anything. You can't smell it at all. So I think that has something to do with the molasses that's in it and possibly the sawdust. So, and then over here I have some, so over here I have my heirloom tomatoes that I planted. Amish paste, Jersey Devil, Rainbow, Aunt Ruby, couple others. And then over here I started some more cucumbers. The crystal, no, this is the cucamelon. And these were the dragon's egg cucumbers. I did some more beans in there and some Minnesota midgets, but they're not popping up at all. So like I said, it's been a little cool out here. So this is emerging here. This is a cucumber. Pretty sure. Yep, that's a cucumber. You can see the seed there. But it's been cool out here. It hasn't been super hot, and we've been getting rain. So cool rain hasn't really done these cucumbers any good. But they're coming out. They're starting to come out. We're getting some 80 degrees this week, so everything should be coming to life. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I've been super busy. My daughter leaves next week, so I think after next week I should be able to get out here and make some more consistent content for you guys. So, until next time, the more you know, the more you grow. Bye guys. Open the door. Go. Any other time you know how to open the door, go in. Go on. Let's go in. Are you going to open the door? Open it. Go.